Shalom, everyone. So, we're going to have our Torah study tonight. It's going to be the Haftarah for the reading of Devarim, which is the very first parsha in Deuteronomy or Devarim. And the Haftarah is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 1 through 27. And it's kind of in a poem format, and I think we talked about this the last time we were in Torah study. A lot of the English names that are represented here by, I'm working with the Jewish Publication Society's Hebrew English Tanakh. A lot of the English words, when you read them on the other side in Hebrew, they are pronounced completely different than what they are represented in English. So I took the liberty of looking at Isaiah 1, verse 1, because there's lots of names in there, and, you know, they completely sound different, every single one of them. So it says, I'll read the first one, the first verse in Hebrew. It says, Chazon Yeshayahu ben Amoz. Yeah, so it says in here, the prophecies of Isaiah, which is Yeshayahu, son of Amoz. It has A-M-O-Z. It's actually Amoz. Okay? So that would be Ben Amoz, Asher Chazar al Yehuda, which is Judah. So Yehuda. Yerushalayim, that's Jerusalem, of course. And then we've got Bimeh. Here's another name, Uzziyahu, which is Uzziah, spelled in English U-Z-Z-I-A-H, is actually Uzziyahu. Yotam, which is Jotham. If you look in the English, it says Jotham, J-O-T-H-A-M, is actually Yotam. Achaz, instead of Ahaz, it's Achaz with the chet, instead of the hay, we have the chet. So Achaz, and then we've got the final. Here's another name, Yehizkiyahu, which is Hezekiah. Hezekiyahu. So Hezekiah, in English, it's Hezekiah, but it's actually pronounced Yehizkiyahu. Yeah. And you can look at the Hebrew for that in your Tanakh. So I think that's really important. Like, maybe when we do our readings, we could look through some of the names in our parshas, in our haftarahs, and learn how to pronounce them properly in Hebrew. And what I like to do is I like to take, like, for example, that first verse and read the Hebrew. That way I improve my Hebrew reading. And not only that, but to try to figure out what some of the words mean. Like we know daber is saying, is speaking, right? Um, and we know things like ben is like son of, right? Um, so there are a few words in here, and of course there's another version for king in here. Usually we say melech. Here is malchi, malchi. So that's the plural for kings, because it's talking about all of these kings. Yeshayahu, Amoz, Yehuda, not Yehuda, Amoz, um, Uziyahu, Yotam, Achaz, Yehizkiyahu. Right? They were talking about those kings in Yehuda, which is Judah, and the plural of kings is Malchi, right? So it's pretty interesting to look in your Tanakh or your Torah and to look at the Hebrew. Um, so I'm looking forward to study tonight. Um, Yeah, it's going to start at the usual time. I don't know if Alex will be there because it's very difficult for him to make that time. I believe it's 5 a.m. Jerusalem time for him to be able to make it. But it's the regular time, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And I hope to see you all there. The link will be down below. And I hope you enjoyed my terrible Hebrew, but at least I got the names pronounced right. All right, everyone. See you tonight. Shalom.